Why don't we just build pyramid structures like the ancients did? We could tap into the knowledge and power that existed before time as we know it begun. You may be surprised to learn that pyramid structures could actually be around you in everyday life. The Russians have been building them for a quarter of a century now. This can actually be traced back to the 1890s when the great Nikola Tesla began to tap into wireless energy. He envisioned a world where everyone had free energy. He was ridiculed and tormented for this in his day. Maybe the power-hungry rich at the time saw it as crazy. Maybe he was ahead of his time in an era that did not understand. When Tesla died in New York, all his work was seized by the American government. The world he envisioned did finally evolve, but not as a free energy-rich world. It came with greed and a price. And it is the world we live in today. The Russians actually have tried to replicate ancient pyramid technology as a source of free energy, and there have been some conclusive results. So the success of the Russian effort at building ancient technologies may be greatly overlooked by the Western world, but they have built 20 large pyramids in 4 separate locations at a cost of equivalent of $100 million US. Have you ever heard about this? The research has been going on since 1990, and there have been some stunning claims about the results. Wait till you hear this. All the Russian pyramids are made of fiberglass, with the largest standing an incredible 144 feet high, tall, and weighing in at over 55 tons. This Russian pyramid is a modern wonder. Many different experiments are being done using these pyramids. They include studies in medicine, ecology, agriculture, physics, and health sciences. What is significant about this work is that it is being carried out by top scientists in Russia and Ukraine, and not fringe elements or unknown inventors. Some of the amazing pyramid power research being done is showing great promise for all mankind. You may find this hard to believe, but some of the results include water inside the pyramid that will remain liquid to minus 40 degrees Celsius, but freeze instantly if bumped in any way. There are reports of spontaneous charging of capacitors. Seismic activity near the pyramid research areas are reduced in severity and size, and even to a non-existent point in some areas. Violent weather also appears to decrease in the vicinity of the pyramids. And there has also been a study into improved regeneration of tissue in humans, and amazingly, they have built one of these things where there was a hole in the ozone, and it appears to have fixed it. The Egyptians knew some of this when they designed the Great Pyramids at Giza. However, with modern science research techniques, it is now becoming possible to gain even more insight and benefit from Russian pyramid power. A study was done on over 5,000 prisoners who ingested salt and pepper that had been exposed to the pyramid energy field. The test subjects exhibited results ranging from sudden changes in behavior for the better to many wanting to spend more time reading and learning. This is significant work, and it really could change humanity. But are the elite of society ready to loosen their grip on the world? Further results from the Russian pyramids include the pyramids constructed in southern Russia appear to have a positive effect on oil production, with oil becoming less viscous by 70%, and the yield of the oil wells increased according to tests carried out by the Moscow Academy of Oil and Gas. Now, we know that sounds crazy, but it might be crazy enough to be true. Amazingly, seeds stored in the pyramids for 1 to 5 days showed a 100% increase in yield. Could this actually lead to a cure for hunger? If the research being carried out in Russia is truly for all humankind, then surely this has to tear history to shreds. We must be pointing in the right direction, guys. Some of us know the truth, and for those who don't, then we must go forth and multiply. No longer are humans accepting happiness just at the thought of existing on Earth. No longer are we accepting just chains and labor. There is a great power hidden all around us, and the fact that there is poverty where there are riches says it all. You have to wonder how much longer so few can have control over so many. We hope you will stay tuned as we continue our research. Small shockwaves can have a massive impact after all, right? Thanks for watching, and remember, the ways by which we arrive at knowledge are hardly less wonderful than the discovery of these things themselves.